Okay, I just heard the song like, hey, ho, let's go. Da-na-na-na-na-na. And your guides want you to get back on the wagon. They want you to get back on the wagon. Something made you fall off the wagon and get you out of your routines, get you out of like your progression actively towards your desires and goals. And they're like, and it doesn't even have to be like this intense push, but it's kind of just like, you know what you have to do. Like set up the plans to do that. Okay? Set up the plans to get back on. Because it's moving. All you have to do is like get back on. It's like you're not stagnant. You're not like you have the momentum. I don't know why my forehead is so itchy. You have the momentum. It's just, maybe that's why. It's a matter of like getting out of your own head and doing what needs to be done. I'm also hearing like heavily like put some restrictions on your phone. 111 on a timestamp. I also just got a notification. So like I feel like boom, boom, boom. Like really put some limits on your phone and like figure out what is taking your time, what's draining your time. How are you starting your day? How are you starting your day? Are you starting it with just a rush of dopamine, or are you having a slow morning? How are you ending your day? Are you again with the dopamine, it's coming up with the dopamine. Like also the book Dopamine Nation is coming up. That's a really great book. I just got so many burps. That you can do to kind of, or that you can read to kind of, sorry, it feels like, yeah, it feels like you're distracted because I'm getting like pulled to like so many different directions. There's honks outside, there's birds outside, and usually it's like, oh my god, those birds, oh my, another bird. Like, usually it's like, oh wow, this is so beautiful, these things are confirming, but right now it's like, I feel like I can't even focus. 222 on the timestamp. I can't, you know? Come back to yourself. I'm hearing this is a different stage. Like your routines are your root. And there's a returning that has to happen. Also, like my throat is getting dry. Like, are you guys taking care of yourself? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you sleeping? It feels like I feel a little anxious. I feel a little anxious. And so I just think there needs to be kind of this grounding that needs to happen through taking care of yourself, through your routines, through getting back on the wagon, through bringing your energy into your body and grounding. And trying out the exercise of like when you're having a spiral, like looking around and noticing 5 things that are green, or, you know, noticing the shapes of the clouds, like something like that, where you can get back and you can bring yourself back into your body to ground and breathe. Because there's a lot shifting right now. Also, I just heard like, I don't know exactly what the placements are right now, but there's a lot going on in Aries and I think in Mars, and there's a lot of like kind of that energy, and we just gotta make it through. Okay? Yeah, deeply want to yawn. Why are you guys so exhausted? It's just shifting. But get yourself back on the wagon. Like really, that's gonna be one of the main messages of today. Get yourself back on the wagon. And I'm feeling myself need to start to talk slowly because it feels like the only way that I can like focus. And so if you need to move slowly and if you need to take more breathers, do that. Actually, they're like, you need that, so do that. Just allowing yourself to slow down, allowing yourself to breathe, allowing yourself to come back into your body so that you're able to have all the strength and all the motivation, but also just like clarity to be able to do the things that you want to do. Because there's a lot that you want to do, and I'm hearing you have time right now. Maybe some of you don't have time, but also you never want to enforce that belief of like, yeah, you do have time. But I'm hearing like you have some time right now to get back on the wagon. You have some time to figure out what you want and what your highest self has, because I feel like you're in kind of like this liminal space. You're in this liminal space of, I could do that, but that requires me changing up some things, and I don't know. So drop the distractions, drop the numbing, drop the fillers of time, and actually get real with yourself of how much time you have in a day when you're not distracting yourself. I feel like distraction is a huge thing right now. Wow, moving side to side is very relaxing right now. Like, you need some movement. You need some breath. Breath work might be really powerful for you too. Like, guys, what's going on? Like, I'm feeling so much energy of like just needing to breathe and come back in your body. I also feel like extremely hungry, and it's one of the earliest times I've done a reading right now, so I'm definitely not hungry right now, and it just feels like your body is craving things that you're not giving it, and therefore it is causing all this like disruption in your thoughts, in your body, in the way that you're putting out your signal and your energy. So coming back to yourself, figuring out what you need and figuring out what you want, and then living by that. That's the big thing of like, this all sounds exhausting right now probably, because I feel this energy of exhaustion, but it's like, I'm hearing the first 1 to 2 weeks are gonna feel a little tiring, but then you're gonna get back into it, okay? Then you're gonna get back into it. 3 weeks, you're gonna be a pro, and you're gonna be like, how was I living like this before? How was I living like that before? Why wasn't I living like this? Okay, give yourself 3 weeks. Give yourself 3 weeks, okay? Just to get back into this new routine of yours and doing all the things that you want to be doing. Yes, because you're gonna feel like a slug for a little, and then it's gonna be like, what's the opposite of a slug? I don't know, like a cheetah? You really went through a transformation. You're really going through a transformation in this. To go from a slug to being a cheetah. Powerful stuff. But that's what can happen for you. A little bit of selenite. I really feel like that was the only message today, guys, because there's like a need to get back on the wagon. Get yourself back on the wagon. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing your energy, and I will see you soon.